Hi all, this is Melissa Patterson, recording my screencast on Web 2.0 formative assessment tools. The two I picked to show you today are edpuzzle.com and quizzes.com. Edpuzzle.com is a video site where you can take either pre-recorded videos or you can make your own, post it to YouTube, and then you can insert questions into the video for formative assessment. If you look, what I like about it rather is that there are already videos already made. There's already Edpuzzles already made, like this one that I've used in my class on enzymes. When you take a look at it, if we start watching it, this is a YouTube video by a man named Paul Anderson. He is an AP Science guru, and you can see that this teacher whose Edpuzzle I'm using, they have created it. Sorry, it's creating an ad. The YouTube video is going to play, and then after some time, you'll see that a question will pop up. I'm going to give it a second to run. So you can see once the video ran for, in this case, only a few seconds, a question popped up. And the question here you can see is, do enzymes speed up or slow down the rate at which a chemical reaction occurs? And the students choose slow up or speed down. Depending what they choose, they're going to say the answer is correct or the answer is incorrect. If it's correct, they can go right on to the rest of the video, watch the next part of the video, answer a question. If it's incorrect, they can hit the go back button, and then it'll go back, it'll repeat that segment, and they can try answering the question again. Again, it's just great to make sure that the kids are understanding the material, and then it gives them a chance to go back and refresh or review what they didn't understand. I've used this in my classroom as my AP classes are run as a semi-flipped classroom, so I assign them videos to view at home, and this way it allows me to again assess what they're understanding from the video. So again, there is tons of content preloaded. If I were to type in right now in my honors biology class, we're studying the membrane. So if I were to type in the cell membrane and search for it, you'll see that there are tons of videos that are, again, there's a Mr. Anderson video right there, another one, but there are other different videos that are already created. You can also create your own. There's popular channels down here that you can use, so you can pull videos. Again, you can create your own Edpuzzle by uploading your video and then just inserting questions to it. If you wanted to use a pre-made one, but not necessarily keep it the exact same, you can choose to edit a video. When you do that, it pulls into the editing suite, and then you can crop it, you can change the size of it, you can go to the questions, and you can edit those questions. So you can change it to better suit your needs and your student needs. But again, I like it for the flipped classroom because it's not just the video, they're not just taking notes, but they're having to answer questions, so it ensures that they are really paying attention while the videos are being presented. The other site that I want to show you is Quizzes, which is a virtual or online quizzing site. Again, there are tons of pre-made quizzes that you can search for. You can search right here. Again, if I were to search for the cell membrane, because that's what I just covered, type that in, and you've got a plethora of quizzes that come up. So you can just click on one, and when you click on it, it shows you the questions. So you can go through it and determine if you like the questions. And if you're happy with it, then you can go ahead and play a live game, because it's a game simulated set of questions. So if I click live game, because I want to use this one, let's see if it's going to work for me. So now I'm going to say, you're given some options. So here you can say require a login. So your kids can log in. They have to put in a name. I do require them to log in because I want to be able to see their scores, keep track of it. You can opt to shuffle the questions because the questions show up on your student devices, not on your screen or on the board in the classroom. You can opt to shuffle the answer options as well to prevent cheating. Show the answers after questions. Depending on how I use the site, I do or do not use the show answers. And I'll show you what I mean in just a second when I use it for a pre-assessment, why I would not show the answers. And then show quiz review if you want to show all the questions after the game. Again, you can choose to do that or not depending on how you're using the site. So when you start the game, this is what the load screen looks like. So this is what you're going to put up on your board. The students will go to join.quizzes.com on their device, whether it be their phone, whether it be a computer of their own, whatever it is, tablet. They're going to enter the game code. When they do that, they're going to be asked to, if you have non-anonymous logins, they're going to be asked to enter their name. Once you have at least one person to join, then you can start the actual quizzes, and the questions will be sent to each of the students. I can't start a game because I don't have anyone to log in, but again, the students will see the questions on their devices, and as they answer them, your screen or the board if you choose to show it, will have a leaderboard, and it'll show students how they're answering it. It won't show their responses, just their score. So it's, gets that competitive mode going. There's a report section, so once you run one, you can look. Now, I honestly only tried this out this week with my students, so that's why I only have one other than the one I just did. Don't be scared by the 50% accuracy. Promise I'm a good teacher. I used this one actually as a pre-assessment before I even taught the cell membrane, just to give the kids a preview of the terms they would see and to see where they stand already. But you can see in the report, it tells you how many they got correct and how many were incorrect with so the accuracy plus their final score. You'll notice that some of my kids have two names for their name because to get around service issues or students that don't have devices, I let them pair up because this was a formative assessment. So the kids really liked it again because they were really happy when they guessed correctly, but at the same time you could see them realizing when they remembered something from middle school of science, or you could see them really trying to pull out the answers, at least the ones that were trying. I really like this for pre-assessments, but then also as formative assessments throughout the unit, because you can make them, you can create your own quizzes and make them as short as you want or as long as you want. And it just, again, that competitive side kind of gets the kids going, having some more fun with it. Thanks for watching and have a great night.